Welcome back to Supernatural Japan, the podcast where we delve into the eerie and unexplained mysteries of Japan. I'm your host, Kevin O'Shea. In this episode, we visit the perplexing case of Tiphaine Véron, a 36-year-old French tourist who vanished without a trace on July 29th, 2018, during her solo trip to Nikkō, Tochigi Prefecture. Despite extensive investigations and public appeals, her disappearance remains unsolved, casting a long shadow over the picturesque town. Before we dive into the details of Tiphaine's disappearance, it's important to understand the setting. Nikkō is no ordinary tourist spot. Nestled in the mountains of Tochigi Prefecture, north of Tokyo, Nikkō is one of Japan's most celebrated historical and spiritual sites. Famous for its stunning natural beauty, Nikkō boasts ancient cedar forests, mist-shrouded waterfalls, and crystal-clear rivers. But it's the town's cultural heritage that draws visitors from all over the world. The UNESCO World Heritage Site of Nikkō includes magnificent shrines and temples, such as Toshogu, the mausoleum of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the founder of the Tokugawa shogunate that ruled Japan for over 250 years. Travelers like Tiphaine are often captivated by the peaceful yet mysterious aura of Nikkō. The combination of awe-inspiring architecture, sacred grounds, and surrounding nature makes it a place where history and spirituality converge. For many visitors, it's a place of pilgrimage, reflection, and connection with Japan's deep past. Yet, this very remoteness and dense wilderness have long been fertile ground for supernatural legends and eerie stories. Nikkō's forests are said to be the home to yokai, spirits, and even mysterious disappearances, weaving a subtle but persistent thread of mystery through the town's serene beauty. Let's return to the story of Tiphaine Véron. Tiphaine arrived in Japan on July 27th, 2018, and checked into the Turtle Inn in Nikkō on July 28th. Surveillance footage shows her arriving between 4 and 4:30 p.m., and she shared photos via WhatsApp that evening. On July 29th, she had breakfast between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. A guest photographed her at 8:41. The hotel manager claimed that she left around 8:53 or 8:54 a.m., but her phone continued to ping from the room for some time afterwards. The following day, July 30th, at 10:30 a.m., hotel staff entered her room and found her belongings untouched, including her passport. The police were contacted. From the start, Tiphaine's family faced frustration with the investigation. Japanese authorities were slow to share information, and official updates were scarce. The family described a lack of transparency and limited cooperation from the local police, which complicated efforts to piece together her last movements. The Japanese police initially treated the case as a potential accident, suggesting she may have fallen into a river. However, her family believes she was abducted and murdered and has expressed frustration with the police investigation. Despite repeated requests, key evidence, including reports of blood traces found in her hotel room, were not disclosed publicly, raising concerns about the thoroughness of the investigation. And the family even engaged private investigators to conduct independent searches and gather testimonies. This lack of openness has been a source of tension and sorrow for Tiphaine's loved ones, who have tirelessly campaigned to keep her case in the public eye and urge authorities to act. Several theories have surfaced about her disappearance. One suggests that she may have encountered a fake guide near the Takino Jinja Shrine, close to the Shiraito Falls, a scenic spot she planned to visit. A sign in the area warned about a man known to approach visitors and physically touch them after pretending to be a guide. Japanese women reported similar encounters on social media, and police confirmed that the man was known but had not been seen since early 2018. Another suspicion falls on the hotel manager, who was the last person to see Tiphaine alive. His statements about her departure time have been inconsistent, and there are unconfirmed reports of possible blood traces in her hotel room, though no forensic details have been made public. Beyond human explanations, some locals whisper about the region's supernatural side. The forests around Nikkō are associated with Yamabiko, the echo spirit, said to mislead travelers, and Kitsune, fox spirits known for trickery and illusion. The eerie beauty of the area makes it easy for imagination to run wild, especially when a visitor disappears without a trace. Tiphaine's case is not isolated. Other foreign travelers have gone missing in and around Nikkō over the years, though few cases are as high profile. The region's rugged terrain combined with the dense forest and sometimes limited search and rescue resources contributes to these disappearances. Families and international communities have expressed frustration over limited transparency from authorities. In 2023, the French Cold Case Unit reopened Tiphaine's investigation, planning to return to Nikkō to dig deeper in 2024. Her family and supporters continue to campaign for answers. Nikkō remains a place of deep mystery, a crossroads of natural beauty, historical reverence, and whispered spirits. For travelers like Tiphaine Véron, it was meant to be a place of discovery and peace. Instead, her disappearance reminds us that sometimes the shadows of the past and the unknown still reach into the present. Now everyone, Supernatural Japan listeners, for a much deeper dive into the Tiphaine Véron case, I absolutely recommend listening to the podcast, The Evaporated, Gone with the Gods, Episode 7, The March Room. This is a podcast series created and hosted by veteran Japan reporter Jake Adelstein. The entire series is incredible. It is fantastic. It's a very deep topic, a heavy topic, and this case was featured again in episode 7. It's absolutely worth listening to. This specific episode dives into the mysterious and baffling unsolved case. Now, there will be a link in the show notes. Go check that out if you want to know more about the Tiphaine Véron case. Now, that's it for this week. I want to tell all of you amazing people, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Thank you much for supporting the podcast. If you like what you just heard this evening, please leave a review, leave a rating wherever you listen to podcasts, and make sure that you're subscribed to the podcast, whatever podcast platform you listen to. Now, also follow the show on social media, on Instagram at Supernatural Japan, on Blue Sky and X at Mad for Maple, and we have a Facebook group. Go check those out. All the links are in the show notes. And you can see pictures of all the things that were talked about in this episode. So go check that out. Please follow on all those places too. The more of you following, the better things will be. Now, of course, you can support the show over on Buy Me a Coffee. You can make a one-time donation, and now you can become a member. And if you become a member on the Buy Me a Coffee, you'll have lots of extra fun things to listen to. You'll get the exclusive members-only Japan Weird News podcast and lots of other benefits as well. Check the link in the show notes. And that's it. Thank you all for joining me on this episode of Supernatural Japan. Stay curious, stay safe, and keep your eyes open. The unseen is closer than we think.